Hello my darlings, it's John Celestis here, and today we are going to do a workout and a little bit of stretch. And do you remember when we had that stretch with our couch? Well, today we're going to do it with a chair. So I am going to give you a series of exercises and stretches you can do with your own chair. Some of them are a little more difficult, some of them are much easier, some of them are very difficult. So use whichever of them is at your own level, or maybe challenge yourself and try to do even the harder ones. And remember, the more you try, the more you practice, the easier it gets. So what you're gonna need is something soft to lie on and a steady chair. Now, I have used this exercise with a few different people, and it does work better if your chair is against a wall or something steady, because it does move a little bit. Mine is a freestanding chair, it's not leaning against anything, so we're gonna pray that I'm not gonna fall and die right in front of your eyes. But I'm sure it's gonna be fine. So remember, you do need to have a very good warm-up. Excuse the crazy hair. You do need to have a very good warm-up. You need to do anything to keep your juices flowing inside your body. And then I am going to show you a few exercises for strength and flexibility. Another thing we're going to use is a little pillow or a little cushion, something to pad your knees, because sometimes it does get a little overwhelming for your poor knees. So let's start. The first thing I'd like you to try is doing a plank on a chair. Now it does feel a little different to doing a plank on the floor, and it's I find that it's much more impactful for the entire body. So put one foot here, the other foot here, keep a nice straight body and hold it there. Possibly you can even try and do some actual push-ups as well. When I train with a chair for myself, I usually hold it for 1 to 2 minutes. So 2 minutes would be enough to keep you all shaky and sweaty. So go for it. Now, another thing I really like doing is it's a kind of a abs exercise, but also a little bit of hamstring exercise, which is very interesting. So let's see. By the way, this is the first of the 2 exercises we're gonna do. I'm gonna put my bear head on, because you know I get the extra bear energy. So we are here, and all we want to do is do a pull all the way up to our knees. So 1, 2. So as you see, my chairs keep going out and out and out, and pooh, disappeared. This is why you sort of need to have it stabilized. But this is enough again to see what the exercise was. I would suggest you do like 20 of them or 30 if you are particularly adventurous. So this is the first version of it, and the second version of it is a little more adventurous and looks like this. Same thing, but you do want to find your leg midway through the pull. So you need to go for 1, 2, 3, and keep going. This is a little harder than the previous one, but do try and do it because it's fun and it's interesting and it's nice. Again, for this one I usually do 10 on each leg, so 20 altogether, or when I have more time or more energy, I go for 15 and 15, so 30 altogether. Now, what you want to try and do, of course, is keep your knees as straight as possible. So this is very important. Another thing I do like doing with a chair is lunges. So I do find them way more effective when it comes to improving my balance, but also keeping my hips straight. So now you're gonna miss my head a little bit, but it's fine because all the good part is slower. So we are gonna come here. You want to put either nice and straight leg or bend your knee. Now this one is really not a good idea for this particular exercise, and just lower and lower and lower. So you need to feel a good stretch here. Do you see how my foot is behind my knee as opposed to front of my knee? We need to fix that. So you need to walk, 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 walk your foot until it's there. Remember, you don't want to lean forward, you want to stay up and proud. Another exercise I really like doing from here is padding my knee, because I got very sensitive knees. Well, for those who know, I don't have a ligament, I don't have anterior cruciate ligament in my right knee. Therefore, it's a little bit sensitive for me. So I go here, straighten my leg, and then with a straight leg I want to lengthen and go all the way down and hug my leg. Now, if the best you can do is this, I'm happy, I'm fine. Do try to go as slow as possible and hold it for as long as possible. And remember that you need to relax into the stretch, you need to ease into the pain, you need to breathe into the muscles that you, or the area that you are stretching, and you should not just endure the pain. So if you would like to stay there for a minute on each leg or a minute and a half, that would actually be very, very beneficial for you. Another exercise, now this is where the interesting things happen. Another exercise, which I absolutely love, and this one is a little more complicated again, and it can get pretty hard. It is, you put one leg on the top, one leg on the bottom on the floor, and you're lifting yourself. Now, this in itself is a very good exercise, but another thing you want to try and do is lift your bottom leg. Now this will strengthen, you will feel that you're pulling here a lot, and it will strengthen a lot. So this is the first style, this is the second thing you want to do, and how about we spice it up a little bit with some challenge. Ooh! So the challenge is you want to lift your leg in this position as high as you can, and then after you have lifted it, you want to grab it with your hand and put it a tiny bit higher. Therefore, you have a lot of strength, active flexibility, and a little bit of passive help as well to get you to where you want to be. Ah, magic. Let's see it. So, you are being here, lifting yourself up. After I have stabilized everything, I am lifting my leg, and I lift the leg as high as I can, and then I grab it with my hand, and again, pull up. Now, it's hard to balance, and it will take a few times to figure it out, but once you've done it, especially if you're already a little flexible, it's a fun challenge to undertake. So do try it. This was it pretty much. I will return with the second edition of this video, which has even more exercises. But if you try all this and you do a few repetitions and hold it for a few minutes its position, then you will see a lot of difference and a lot of improvement, and it will help you very, very, very much. Oh, okay, I'm gonna give you a last one. That's a bonus one. It's a really lovely one which help strengthen your arms and also gives a little bit of stretch for your shoulders. So you want to be here, you want to keep your shoulders facing this way. Let me bring the chair a little more to the center. And what you want to do is just sit nice and deep. And now, without using your legs, but only your arm strength, lift yourself up. Down, I'm not using my legs at all, and I'm lifting myself up. That's a really good one, so try to do like 20 of them every day, and you will again see a huge difference for your arm strength, which is great. And this will also improve a little bit the rotation, the back rotation of your shoulders, which is pretty amazing. I will return with a second edition of this video, which has different exercises for a chair, but this should be a good one to keep you going and have you started. And of course, feel free to find me on social media, John Celestis. Tag me on your progress videos and on your progress pictures, and put on your onesie, go on your chair and practice. Tag me, drop me a line if you have any questions or any problems, and of course feel free to share with your friends. Not the video, the knowledge. Thank you very much. Mwah!